God says. This moment is sacred. What you are about to hear is not by chance. Today is September 13th, and something divine has been released from heaven with your name written on it. Your miracle will be delivered within 2 minutes after you witness this secret I have kept aside only for you. This blessing is not meant to be delayed again. You often scroll past these signs, but this time, listen carefully and open your heart fully. A good news is on its way to your home. Comment, Amen. You have cried when no one saw. You have prayed when no one understood. You've waited, begged, and hoped while carrying wounds in silence. But I have seen everything. Not one tear has gone unnoticed. Not one prayer has been ignored. And now, in this very hour, I have chosen to make all things new in your life. Do not walk away again like the last time. This time, stay. This time, listen till the very end. This message is not an accident. Heaven's eyes have been on you. Even when you felt unworthy, I was planning something beautiful in the background. The pain, the delays, the betrayals, they were not meant to destroy you, they were the soil where I planted your promise. And now, the harvest is ready. You are not late. You are right on time for your miracle. Please like this video if something deep in your soul tells you this is truly for you. You were never forgotten. Even in the midnight hour when you thought no one remembered your name, I spoke it aloud in the heavens. Angels gathered around you when you were too weak to pray. You've walked through trials that should have broken you, but you survived because I was walking beside you, shielding you from what you didn't even know was coming. Comment, 11:11. I saw them speak behind your back. I saw them wish for your downfall. I saw the doors they tried to close. But I also saw your heart that stayed pure. I saw your faith when you had no proof. I saw your hands still lifted to me in worship even when your soul felt crushed. And that is why I am about to bless you in front of those who doubted you. I am not punishing you for your pain. I am preparing you through it. Every night you spent in tears was a seed sown into heaven's soil. And now, I declare this is your reaping season. I am not only giving you what you lost, I am giving you what you never knew to ask for. I am restoring joy where there was sadness. I am rebuilding peace where there was confusion. You will receive a message that will shift your entire atmosphere. It will arrive unexpectedly, like a sudden breeze on a still day. Don't ignore it. Receive it with faith. This is not the end of your story, it's the chapter where everything turns around in your favor. And you will know that it was me, your God, who turned it all. Comment 222. A financial shift is coming to your house. The lack that you've quietly endured is about to be overturned. Where there was drought, I am sending rain. Where there was debt, I am sending divine provision. I have seen how you made it work with what little you had. I have seen how you chose generosity over bitterness, even when your hands were empty. That has touched heaven. And now, I will fill your hands with overflow. There are blessings I have held back, not to punish you, but to time them perfectly. And that perfect time is now. What I give you will last. What I place in your hands will grow. You won't have to chase what's meant for you. It will locate you. It will knock at your door. It will find your name and bring favor with it. You have been faithful in little, now I will trust you with more. You have stayed when it was easier to walk away. You have believed when there was no sign. You have kept walking even when the road felt empty. And for all that, I say to you, well done, my child. Your reward is coming, and it will not be delayed. The enemy tried to silence you. He tried to bury your joy beneath layers of fear and frustration. But I never gave him permission to destroy you. I allowed the pressure to grow you, not to harm you. I allowed the fire so that your faith would become unshakable. And now, the enemy will witness what I do next. He will see your elevation and know that my hand has always been upon you. The time of being overlooked is over. The season of waiting in silence is ending. I am opening the gates now. I am calling forth the blessings that were held up. What was stagnant is moving again. What was broken is mending. What was delayed is being accelerated. You are walking into a new realm of favor, and no man can shut the doors I am unlocking. This is your time. You may not feel ready, but I have already prepared the path ahead of you. Every step you take from this moment will be blessed. Do not fear the unknown. I am already there, waiting to show you what I've built for you. You will not walk into darkness, you will walk into destiny. You are my child, and I will not let harm overtake you. Even when you feel surrounded, know that I have surrounded what surrounds you. My angels have been dispatched to guard your steps, protect your peace, and clear every obstacle. Every delay was divine. Every setback had a purpose. Every heartbreak is being healed right now. Comment 333. The peace you've been praying for is about to wrap around your home. The laughter you've missed is returning. The heavy cloud is lifting. What you couldn't do alone, I am doing for you now. You won't have to fight for it. You will only need to believe. I have gone before you, and what awaits you is filled with joy. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are exactly where I need you to be to receive what is coming. Do not rush. Do not fear. Do not run away again. Stay with me. Watch what I do when you stay long enough to receive. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. God says, I have waited for this moment, this very moment when you would open your heart without fear. You have always asked when it would be your turn, when the delay would end, when joy would return to your doorstep. My child, today is that turning point. September 13th will not end the way it started. This is the day everything shifts. It is the day your miracle begins to move into your hands. I have heard the whispers of your soul, the ones you didn't say out loud. I know how tired your spirit has become from pretending to be strong. I've seen you force smiles while breaking inside. But now, I declare that your inner battles are coming to a supernatural conclusion. My power is about to show you that no struggle ever goes unseen by heaven. Comment 555. I am sending an answer that will heal your heart and release your next level. I didn't bring you this far to leave you. I didn't allow the pressure to suffocate you, I allowed it to awaken the fire inside of you. That fire will now carry you into rooms your name has never entered. That fire will protect you from lies and lead you to truth. That fire is my spirit within you. Your name is being mentioned in places you've never stepped foot in. Behind closed doors, I have already opened conversations that will lead to elevation. You have felt invisible, but I have never stopped watching over you. I have preserved your life for something much bigger than the pain you've been through. The next thing I do for you will prove that I am the God who keeps promises. I am not finished writing your story. I am only just beginning the chapter where everything starts to make sense. The storms weren't meant to drown you, they were meant to cleanse you. The fire wasn't meant to destroy you, it was meant to purify you. The waiting wasn't punishment, it was preparation. And now, the page is turning. Comment 1212. There are things I'm about to give you that no one will be able to take away. You won't have to beg for what is rightfully yours. You won't have to compete, compare, or chase. I am placing in your hands what I have already written in heaven's records. No lie, no delay, no enemy can block what I've released today. Your miracle is not far away, it is already on the way. You are not watching this by chance. This was divinely orchestrated. You were meant to hear these words, because they carry the sound of your breakthrough. It's a sound your soul has been longing for. You may not have realized it, but your spirit recognized this moment before your eyes ever did. You are not powerless. I am the strength within you. Every time you chose love when you could have chosen anger, every time you chose peace when you could have fought back, I was watching. And now, I will reward your obedience with favor. You don't have to understand everything to receive what's coming. You just need to stay in the posture of faith. I have seen the silent prayers over your family. You have fought battles for them in the spirit while carrying your own pain. You've sacrificed, interceded, and stayed faithful even when they didn't see the cost. Now watch. I will answer you in a way that blesses your whole house. What I'm doing in you will overflow into those connected to you. Comment 777. A surprise is coming to your door. A letter, a phone call, a moment you didn't expect is going to unlock the joy you thought was gone forever. You have cried long enough. Now it is time for celebration. I'm turning the music back on in your life. The silence of sorrow is being replaced with the sound of gladness. You will walk through this next season with grace. Not because of your strength, but because of mine. I am walking with you, ahead of you, and around you. You are surrounded by divine assistance. My angels are assigned to your journey, and not one of my words concerning you will fail. This is not temporary. This is not a fluke. This is divine intervention. I have decided it's your time. And once I decide to bless, no man, no force, no mistake can stop it. Even your past has no power against what I am about to release. I am not blessing you because you are perfect. I am blessing you because you are chosen. The heavens are rejoicing over your perseverance. You stayed the course. You didn't quit. Even in moments when you stumbled, you got back up. That is what I love about you. You didn't give up on me, even when you could have. And now, I will not give up on you. I am not far. I have been here all along. I am not silent. I have been speaking through signs, through moments, through stillness. And now, I am speaking clearly. Your time is here. This is your signal. This is your confirmation. Walk boldly into what I have ordained for you. Your heart has endured enough. It is time for peace. It is time for rest. It is time for answered prayers. The door I open next will not lead you into another battle. It will lead you into joy. Trust me. I know what you've carried, and I know how to reward your faithfulness. There is healing coming to every wound. There is restoration coming to every loss. What you thought would never return is already on its way back. But this time, it will come back whole. I don't just restore, I redeem. I give beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, praise for heaviness. You will no longer cry over what you lost. You will rejoice over what I give. The next season of your life will not look like the last. The cycles are breaking. The chains are falling. The fear is melting away. You are not who you were, you are being transformed, renewed, made stronger by every valley you've survived. You will rise, and nothing will be able to hold you down again. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase, just 9 words long, that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. God says, "Before you were born, I had already written this day into your story." Not a single second of your pain, waiting, or struggle was ever wasted. You were being shaped. Your faith was being refined. The tears you cried watered the ground beneath your feet, and now, out of that soil, miracles will bloom. The secret I'm about to reveal to you will open your eyes to a truth you've needed for so long. Your life was never forgotten by heaven. This is not just another moment in your life. This is a divine appointment. Everything is aligning. You have entered into a space where grace flows freely and doors open without explanation. The heaviness you feel is not a burden, it is the final press before your breakthrough arrives. You are in the last few steps before everything changes. Stay with me. Comment 999. Your home is about to feel the presence of joy again. I have seen how the laughter has faded, how the rooms have grown quiet, how the atmosphere has been filled with silent tension. But I am walking into that space now. My spirit is entering that atmosphere, and with it comes peace that surpasses understanding. You will feel me in the little moments, in the quiet, in the warmth, in the stillness. I am restoring what the enemy tried to steal. The trust that was broken will be made whole. The relationships that were fractured will be renewed. The misunderstandings will dissolve, and clarity will return. I am the God of wholeness, and I do not leave my children in broken places. I rescue. I rebuild. I restore. The financial burden that has kept you up at night is being lifted. You won't have to borrow peace any longer. You won't have to fake your calm. I am releasing provision in such a way that you will no longer be afraid to open your mailbox, answer your phone, or check your bank balance. I am not just giving enough, I am pouring out more than enough. Comment 1010. Your mind has been under attack, but I am surrounding it with peace now. The noise will quiet. The racing thoughts will be still. You are not crazy, and you are not weak. You are tired. But even in your tiredness, I am your strength. When you don't know what to pray, just whisper my name, I will meet you there. I have never turned away from you. What's coming next will not feel like what you've come out of. You won't have to fear another disappointment. You won't need to prepare for heartbreak. This time, it will be different. This time, the promise will stay. This time, the blessing will last. Because I am doing this, and everything I do is eternal. I am lifting you from the shadows and placing you in the light. For so long, you have watched others receive while you waited. You celebrated others while silently asking me when it would be your turn. I want you to know, your humility has touched me deeply. That is why I am honoring you now. Not publicly for show, but privately for healing. Comment 1515. You are going to feel my presence in your dreams, in your thoughts, in your decisions. I will start guiding your feet in such a way that the path will become unmistakable. You won't need to guess anymore. You won't need to keep asking for signs. I will show up in the smallest of details to remind you that I am near. There is nothing about you that is hidden from me. I know your guilt, your shame, your regrets, and yet I call you beloved. I know your failures, your fears, your flaws, and still, I call you worthy. I never based my love on your perfection. I based it on my promise. and I never break a promise. There is a joy coming that will replace the years of grief. There is a strength forming in you that will silence every fear. You may not feel it right now, but it is growing underneath the surface. I am planting peace so deeply in your spirit that no storm will ever uproot it again. What once triggered you will no longer shake you. You're not behind. Stop thinking that you missed your moment. Nothing in your life is late, it's just been delayed for preparation. When I release it, it will happen quickly. Suddenly. Swiftly. What you've waited years for will come rushing in like a river from heaven. And you will stand in awe, unable to explain how it all unfolded so beautifully. I have seen the way you poured into others even while you were empty. I have seen you encourage others while your own heart was breaking. I saw you choose kindness when you were misunderstood. I saw you forgive when it was not easy. And now, I will repay every act of faithfulness with a blessing so personal, you will know it came only from me. I am taking your weakness and turning it into wonder. I am taking your battles and turning them into testimonies. I am taking your pain and turning it into purpose. Nothing is wasted. Not your mistakes, not your detours, not your setbacks. Everything is being woven into a story of victory. Your voice is needed in this world. The enemy tried to silence you because he feared what would happen when you opened your mouth in truth. But I have called you for such a time as this. You will speak with clarity. You will rise with confidence. You will carry my light into places that have only known darkness. You are not broken. You are becoming. I am not done with you. I am refining you. I am lifting you. I am restoring you. The power I placed within you is still alive. The calling I whispered into your soul still stands. Nothing you've done has canceled my plans. You are still the one I have chosen. The enemy is trembling right now because he knows you've survived what was meant to destroy you. He knows that you are stepping into alignment. He knows that I have marked this moment as your comeback. And no power of darkness can compete with what I'm about to do in your life. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. God says, "The time has come for your spirit to breathe again. You have walked through shadows and carried silent battles that no one else knew about. You smiled when your soul was aching. You gave when you had nothing left to give. You kept showing up, kept believing, and kept walking with your eyes full of tears but your heart still whispering, 'I trust you.' And now, heaven is responding. The waiting is over. I am stepping in. You were not abandoned. You were not rejected. You were not ignored. You were being hidden, for a reason, for a season, and for a greater glory. The pain you endured was not in vain. I was shaping something eternal inside of you. I was removing what was not meant to stay and strengthening what will carry you for the rest of your life. Now, I will reveal what I was building in silence. Comment 17:17. You will not have to beg for peace anymore. I am pouring peace over your home, over your mind, and over your sleep. The restless nights are ending. The torment of confusion is being silenced. I have seen your heart cry out for clarity, for guidance, for direction, and I am answering in ways that will leave you speechless. Watch how I clear the fog. Watch how I open the next door. The enemies you thought had won have not triumphed over you. I allowed them to think they had the upper hand so that when I elevate you in front of them, they will know it was I, the Lord, who prepared the table. You will eat in peace. You will rejoice without fear. What they meant for evil, I am turning into good. Your name has been written into the scroll of favor. You are not overlooked in heaven. I have not misplaced your prayers or ignored your cries. I am working even in this very second. While you read these words, my hand is moving pieces into perfect order. You will look back and realize I was always steps ahead, working all things together for your good. Comment Amen. The rejection you faced was divine redirection. Every door that closed was a rescue. Every no was a shield. Every delay was a gift. I was never punishing you, I was protecting you. You don't know what I saved you from, but one day, you'll thank me for not letting certain things happen. I only remove what would break you, and I only allow what will bless you. The blessing I'm about to give you is something you won't need to perform for. You won't need to pretend, compete, or strive. This blessing is not earned by effort, it's received through grace. And I've chosen this exact moment to release it because your heart is ready. It's been humbled. It's been refined. It's been purified through fire, and now it's ready to hold what I'm about to pour. Comment 11:11. You are entering a time of divine acceleration. What took others years will happen for you in weeks. What seemed impossible will manifest without struggle. Not because of luck, not because of timing, but because of favor. My favor will go before you like a banner. It will open doors. It will soften hearts. It will remove every wall built to stop you. Don't let fear speak louder than faith. I know the fear has tried to creep in again. I know doubt has tried to whisper that it's too late. But I am silencing every lie of the enemy right now. I'm reminding you of what I spoke before the storm came. I'm reminding you that I don't change my mind because of temporary trouble. What I promised you still stands. There is an inheritance with your name on it. Not just material, but spiritual. Wisdom. Joy. Peace. Legacy. Your children will benefit from what I'm doing in you right now. You are breaking generational patterns. You are rising above old cycles. You are building something holy for those who come after you. This isn't just about you, it's about the ones connected to your name. The tears you cried in secret are being answered in public. The prayers you whispered in the middle of the night are becoming testimonies. I will bless you in such a way that your testimony will sound like a dream to others. They won't understand how it happened, but you will know, it was me. It was always me. I know you feel tired. I know your heart is weary. I know you've asked if it's really worth continuing. But I promise you, it is. The next step you take will be different from the last. The weight will feel lighter. The peace will feel deeper. The way forward will feel clearer. That's because I'm carrying it with you now. I never meant for you to do this alone. You thought I was quiet, but I was simply waiting for the perfect moment to reveal what I've been doing behind the scenes. That moment is now. You are standing at the edge of transformation. One decision, one act of trust, one breath of surrender, and the floodgates will open. I'm not asking you to figure everything out. I'm just asking you to believe again. To believe that I am who I say I am. To believe that you are loved. To believe that your best days are still ahead. I am not done writing your story. In fact, the most beautiful chapter begins today. This is more than a breakthrough, it's a new identity. The pain you carried is no longer your name. The shame, the fear, the doubt, they don't define you. I call you redeemed. I call you victorious. I call you my own. And I will never stop calling you forward. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. God says, you have no idea how close you are. Right now, as you take in these words, the winds of change are already stirring around you. I am not sending you a distant promise, I am handing you the fulfillment. What was once far is now near. What was once delayed is now arriving. Your obedience to stay, to believe, and to receive has unlocked what was hidden behind the veil. The gates of heaven are opening over you. This next season will not be built on striving. It will be built on surrender. You will no longer carry burdens that are not yours. You will not wear labels placed on you by people who couldn't see your worth. I am removing the weight of others' opinions and replacing it with the strength of my approval. You are chosen. That is enough. You are mine. That is forever. Comment 333. You may not feel qualified. You may look at your past and see nothing but broken pieces. But I see gold in the cracks. I see glory in your history. I see a vessel I have refined with fire and tears and time. Don't disqualify yourself from what I'm giving you. My grace is what qualifies you. My love is what lifts you. My voice is what restores you. The promise I made to you in the silence is the same one I am fulfilling in the open. I have not changed my mind. I have not backed away. You are still the one I chose when others overlooked you. You are still the one I whispered dreams to in the midnight hours. And I am faithful to complete every word I have spoken over your life. The next door that opens for you will require no manipulation, no forcing, no pushing. It will open gently, quietly, and powerfully. It will be undeniable. You won't need anyone's permission, because it's coming by my decree. Walk through it boldly. Don't look back. Don't hesitate. I will be on the other side waiting to walk with you into the promise. Comment 222. I know how much you've lost. I know the nights where your heart broke in silence. I know the dreams you buried because the pain of hope was too heavy. But I am the God who restores what was stolen. I'm not just giving you back what you lost, I'm giving it back in a way that multiplies. It will be more. It will be better. It will be drenched in peace. You will no longer question your place in this world. I have placed you with purpose. You are not random. Your life is not accidental. I placed every detail, every gift, every scar, every piece of your story, with intention. And now, I will show you how I will use all of it for glory. Even the parts you wanted to forget. Even the ones that broke you. I will use them to bless others. You are being elevated. Quietly. Steadily. Righteously. Not through performance, but through presence. Stay in my presence, and watch how high I take you. They won't understand how it happened, but you will know. It was not luck. It was not chance. It was me. It was always me. Comment Amen. The fear of the unknown has kept you frozen, but I am thawing that fear with faith. I am warming your heart again. You will dream again. You will laugh again. You will trust again. I am healing what the world broke. I am rebuilding what the enemy tore apart. You will not enter the next season limping, you will run into it with joy. The accusations of the enemy are being silenced right now. Every lie he spoke over you is falling powerless to the ground. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are loved, and your life has a future that is bigger than the pain of your past. I am rewriting what the enemy tried to ruin. You have asked me, even recently, God, is it really my time? And I say to you, yes. Yes, it is. You've waited long enough. You've sown in tears. You've been faithful with little. Now comes the more. Now comes the favor. Now comes the fulfillment. You don't need to earn it. You need only to receive it with humility. I am doing something permanent this time. This won't be another short season of relief. This will be a lifestyle of peace. A life where fear doesn't rule your decisions. A life where joy isn't stolen so easily. A life where you finally feel safe again. I am building you into a house of hope. Every room of your life is being touched by my hand. Your emotions, your health, your finances, your relationships, nothing is off limits. I am stepping into every space, not to bring shame, but to bring wholeness. You will not walk into this next chapter carrying what I died to free you from. You are released. You are redeemed. You are restored. I am realigning your thoughts with truth. The lies you believed about your worth, your purpose, your identity, they are being stripped away. I'm replacing them with truth that will set you free. You are not too much. You are not too broken. You are exactly who I made you to be. And I do not make mistakes. Let go of the timeline you created in your head. My ways are higher. My timing is perfect. I was not late, I was working all things together. While you waited, I was orchestrating divine encounters, perfect alignments, and supernatural solutions. And now, I'm bringing it all together for your good. When the miracle arrives, and it is closer than you think, you will recognize my fingerprints on every detail. You'll see how I used even the detours to bring you to destiny. You'll look back and thank me for every no, every delay, every heartbreak. Because you'll see clearly, I was always protecting you. I was always preparing you. This isn't the end of your journey. This is the beginning of your becoming. You will rise from the ashes. You will dance again. You will smile without fear. And most of all, you will walk boldly in the purpose I created for you. Not one word I've spoken over you will return void. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. God says, you are not reading these words by mistake. I brought you here at this very moment because what I'm about to do in your life requires your attention, your surrender, and your heart. You've been surviving, but now I am shifting you into a life of thriving. The burden you've carried privately is about to be lifted publicly. What was meant to crush you is turning into the cornerstone of your greatest breakthrough. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not unlucky. You are blessed, you are chosen, and you are covered under my shadow. The silence of the last season was not punishment, it was preparation. I was quiet only because I was working. And now that the work is complete, I will speak again. This time, my voice will echo in your life in ways that cannot be ignored. Comment 777. I am taking back everything that the enemy stole from you. Time, peace, relationships, opportunities, none of it is lost beyond repair. I am the God who restores. Not partially, not in pieces, but in full. You will recover all. And what you recover will come back stronger, more beautiful, more aligned with your purpose than it ever was before. You are entering into a season of divine clarity. The confusion you've battled is ending. I am silencing every voice that contradicts my truth. I am clearing out every distraction that tried to pull your heart away. Your mind will no longer be a battlefield, it will become a sanctuary where my peace reigns. There are promises I made to you long ago, and you thought I forgot. But I never did. I have perfect memory. I don't speak to give false hope, I speak to create. When I say it, it is already in motion. And those promises are now colliding with the moment you're standing in. You are not too late. You are standing in perfect time. Comment, Amen. You have spent years believing for a shift, for a breakthrough, for something more. And today, that seed of belief is sprouting. I am watering every seed you planted with tears. I am nurturing every act of kindness you gave without recognition. I am blessing the prayers you whispered in silence. The harvest is coming, and it will come quickly. There will be a knock at your door, whether in spirit or in reality, and what you've been waiting for will be on the other side of it. Be ready. Keep your heart open. Keep your hands free. Let go of what no longer belongs so you can receive what I'm about to place in your life. This is not a random blessing, it is a reward. You stayed faithful. You kept walking. You didn't let the fire destroy your praise. You didn't let the storm silence your worship. You stood when everything else fell apart. And now, I am standing with you. Comment, 10:10. I'm about to surprise you. Not just once, but over and over again. Blessings will begin to flow in unexpected directions. I will open paths you didn't even know existed. Doors that were locked will swing open. Hearts that were hardened will soften toward you. Situations that looked impossible will flip in your favor. You are about to walk into places that once rejected you. But this time, they will welcome you. They will recognize what they missed. Because you won't be walking in alone, I will be walking in with you. My favor will precede you. My glory will surround you. My hand will make a way where there was none. I see the hidden burdens you carry. The private pressure. The responsibility. The tears you wipe before anyone sees. I see how you hold it all together even when you're crumbling inside. And I want you to know, I am your help. I will carry what you can't. I will strengthen what's weak. I will refill what's been poured out. You will not break in this season, you will bloom. You will not be buried, you will rise. You will not be forgotten, you will be favored. I have seen enough. I have heard enough. I have decided to move, and nothing will stop what I've started. The next 24 hours are not ordinary. I am aligning divine encounters, unexpected answers, and undeniable proof of my hand. What you thought was random will be revealed as orchestrated. What you thought was delayed will be revealed as preserved. I'm not giving you what you want just to make you happy, I'm giving you what you need to make you whole. You are stepping into the manifestation of prayers you forgot you prayed. You will receive peace where there was once pressure. You will laugh in places where you once cried. You will rest in areas where you used to fight. My presence is bringing balance back into your life. Don't worry about what others will think when your life begins to rise. Some will question how it happened. Some will try to minimize it. Some will be silent. But none of that matters. Because I am the one lifting you. I am the one opening the way. I am the one fulfilling the promise. You will know it was me. It will be so personal, so timely, so accurate, that you'll fall to your knees in awe. Not because you earned it, but because you are mine. I am a good father. I reward faith. I honor those who trust me in the wilderness. And you, my child, are about to enter the promised land. Everything you lost, everything you cried over, everything that seemed like it would never come, it is being restored in full measure. Not by man, not by chance, but by my decree. When I say yes, nothing and no one can say no. You've made it through the fire. You've walked through the flood. You've faced lions, storms, and silence. And yet here you are, still standing, still believing. That is why I'm about to bless you beyond imagination. Your time is here. Your miracle is now. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. God says, I have watched over you in every storm. Even when you didn't know it was me who shielded you, I was there, guiding, covering, redirecting. The enemy came to break you, but I came to bless you. And now, that blessing is ready to be released. You will see a shift so deep and so powerful that your soul will finally exhale. The pressure is being lifted. The silence is being broken. The miracle is being delivered. You're not late. You're not forgotten. You're not at the end of your story. You are right on time for divine turnaround. Everything you thought was falling apart was actually falling into place. You didn't miss your moment. You were being hidden for protection, shaped for purpose, and preserved for power. The timing was never your responsibility, it was mine. Comment 555. Your faith is stronger than you think. Every time you chose hope over despair, you moved heaven. Every time you refused to give up, you partnered with my will. You may not see the full picture yet, but what's been happening behind the scenes is bigger than your prayers. I've been arranging healing, favor, open doors, and reconciliations that are about to surface. The people who doubted you are about to see what I've been doing in your life. But this is not about proving anyone wrong, it's about proving that I am always faithful. I am lifting you in a way that brings peace, not pride. I will honor you quietly and restore you completely. The same place where you were humiliated will be the place where I vindicate you. There is no shame in your journey. You are not defined by your lowest moments. You are defined by the grace that covered you through them. I knew what you would walk through, and I still chose you. I still called you. I still anointed you. I never changed my mind. Comment, Amen.